I'm being watched by a bird. In March I've started drawing outside a bit more with the weather warming up, making it more comfortable to do so. I've also been stepping outside of my comfort zone little by little by getting used to drawing in cafes. This is the pencil case I took with me on most of my trips outside and at cafes, and although I have a few different supplies in there, I mainly used mechanical pencils, especially this Pentel Graph Gear. I think it's the 5000, it's the 0.9mm with HB lead, and also two black ink pens, a 0.2mm fine liner, and a felt brush nib. Sometimes I did also use ballpoint pen, which is a nice in-between medium for me. I can go in with lighter lines and build up, a bit like pencil, so it's less daunting than going straight in with ink, but I can't erase at the same time. So I have a few different materials, but not too many because I didn't want to overwhelm myself at the same time and not know what to use when I'm there. Since it is a little bit cold still, I did wrap up warm on most of these trips outside, and I did that with this scarf, which I love to pieces. I got this in autumn last year and I love it so much. The creator is Sugar Bunny Shop, and there's some other scarves that they do which are absolutely gorgeous, and it was really hard deciding on that one. I went to go visit my brother in York, and while I was there we went to a cat cafe and it was an absolute joy. I didn't sketch there this time around as I wanted to just be in the moment with the cats and with my brother. And I'm thinking though of going back another time and booking a longer slot to do some sketching while I'm there. I especially loved this boy here, Bear. He's such a sweetie. I took lots of photos and videos for now, at least, to sketch from. And I did also sketch Bear later on while I was at another cafe, which you can see in the in the right of the video right now. And I did some sketching in another cafe where I just did a giraffe because I had giraffes on the brain. Someone recommended that I draw giraffes on Instagram when I opened up suggestions for things to draw, and now I can't stop thinking about giraffes. Beginning to draw in cafes like this was honestly scary at first, but once I started it was fine. No one really bothered me. Some people would walk past and look, but no one came up to talk to me or anything yet. Once I'm more comfortable drawing around other people, especially in busier public settings, I'm going to start branching into drawing more from life in the public. So we shall see how that goes. So I am outside at the moment and I don't know how the audio is going to be on my phone because I'm recording this on my phone, but I'm outside and I've taken my sketchbook and this pencil case out with me, which I got recently from Etsy by this creator here, and it's got an elastic band on the back so you can wrap it around your sketchbook, which can be useful when you're traveling with your pencil case, but I've also gone around without the elastic band and it's been fine. This is what I have in here at the moment. I haven't got a whole lot in here, it's certainly not filled to capacity, but I have my kneaded eraser in there, and then I've just got a mixture of pens and pencils, all mechanical pencils, and then my two inking pens there as well, and then I also have this eraser with me. It's getting a little bit warmer now, so I'm happier sitting outside for a little bit longer, with still wrapped up a bit, as you can see. and with a cup of tea to keep warm. I have a few pages left in my sketchbook. This one. I only have a couple pages left in it now, and then it will be done. It's taken me a bit longer to fill this sketchbook than my previous art creation sketchbooks, but that's partially because I have been working in quite a few sketchbooks recently. I have another art creation on the go at the moment, which is a black one, and that one's just for like rough studying and sketching and everything. I don't really post that one online. It's like my safe house sketchbook, some people call it. I know some art YouTubers have called it a junk sketchbook, but I don't really vibe with the junk thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be moving on to probably not another art creation yet. I'm thinking of just going with the Stillman and Byrne Alpha sketchbook that I have, because it'll be my first time using an Alpha sketchbook, and then we shall see from there. And if I do want an art creation fix, I do still have my black sketchbook, and I do also have an A4 one that I'm using for human anatomy studying as well, so I've had plenty of sketchbooks going around. I recently asked on Instagram for people to suggest drawing ideas for me, and someone asked for a giraffe, so I ended up drawing a giraffe. This is a Maasai giraffe, which has more like irregular spots. I did one in ink and one in pencil. One thing that I fell in love with this particular sketchbook is drawing in colour pencils, specifically this colour pencil here, which is magenta in Polychromos. I have been absolutely in love with drawing with the magenta. And I've done a few different spreads, mixture of studies and ideas for illustrations. I still love this sketch though. Part of me almost loves it more than the finished illustration I did for Funguary. And I definitely want to do more sketching in colour pencil. These pencils aren't erasable, which I actually found enjoyable when I was sketching with them. Yeah, I do have a video of me sketching these, and also a video of me sketching some cat skulls as well when I was studying cat anatomy on the channel. So if you'd like to see those, I can link them up for you. I'm being watched by a bird. There's a really friendly blackbird here at the moment, and she keeps coming to sit with me while I'm outside. I do have this drawing that I did in colour pencil as well, but this was with burnt sienna and I believe the dark brown I used walnut brown, but I only used the walnut brown on the eyes and a little bit on the nose and mouth, and I think for some sections of the ear, just to add a little bit more contrast to those areas. So yeah, I've been really enjoying drawing in colour pencil with the sketchbook. Hi.
You want head rubs? You always want head rubs.
On this venture outside, I was spending some time in the barely warm weather of spring, but I was also recharging my creativity and also looking for inspiration as well. Nature has been a big source of inspiration for me and also a place that I look back to constantly for studying and growing my skills and fundamentals too. With the turning of the seasons, a lot of plants were starting to sprout and renew, and I was really drawn to the leaves on this one plant here, and I decided to do some studies of them. So I did a full page of studies, and I started with pencil here, and then I went in with pen on top using both pens that I showed earlier, the 0.2mm and the brush pen as well. These kinds of studies serve a bunch of different purposes for me. One is to build my observational skills and to build my visual library, but also to practice different fundamental skills. And it's also just to enjoy drawing and enjoying things that I like to draw. Also, it can help inspire me to do different things with the forms that I see, or the colours, the textures, and all sorts like that. Like last year, I did an illustration of a like fairy sorceress using the flowers that were growing near our house, and you can find all sorts of different inspirations for different things by going out and studying like this, or at least that's something that I enjoy doing. And this is the full spread, well, the full page, not quite a full spread, the full page of studies I did. Thank you for sticking around and watching if you're still here up to this point. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did, and I will see you next time. Bye!